Can you all hear us?
Yes.
Okay, good evening, Brahman friends. It's testing the mic here. So tonight at Peace House we have Bhante Venerable Suwanna Maharjan. He goes by Purnajan Maharjan as well. And he's here to give the monthly Dhamma talk. So Venerable Suwanna was born in Kathmandu Valley, Nepal. Shortly after immigrating to Sri Lanka in 1998 to pursue Theravada Buddhist studies, he was ordained as a novice and later received his high ordination in 2008. Venerable Suwanna holds several degrees in Buddhist studies from various esteemed universities, including Peradeniya, Kelaniya, and Hong Kong University. In 2021, he attended Harvard Divinity School as a Buddhist Ministry Initiative Fellow. Since then, he has been living and working as a dedicated Dharma teacher across Sri Lanka and Nepal. Currently, he is serving as a teacher and spiritual counselor at Mindfulness Meditation Center in Los Angeles, California. We feel very fortunate to have the opportunity to host Venerable Suwanna for this talk tonight. Thank you for coming. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Venerable Kusalathera, for welcoming me and arranging this event. Especially thank you, Ms. Cora, to arranging this wonderful event. So today, I'd like to give a talk, Dhamma talk, on emotional well-beings through Buddha's teaching. So I would like to make you ground for a while. So let's start with a small meditation, and at the end also we are going to practice in a more precise way. Okay, let's ground yourself. You may sit comfortably on cushion, on chair, or wherever you wish. And be aware of the sounds around you, the sound of the gong. Be aware how you feel your body on the cushion, on the chair. How your body is seated and touching the ground, touching the cushion or chair. You may feel cold, warm, sometimes heavy, light. Just be aware, whatever you feel right now. We can quickly scan our body from head to toes, toes to head, head, top of the head, face, neck, shoulders, arms, back, hips, thigh, knees, feet, toes. Now you can bring your attention to your breath. We can take 3 deep breaths in order to feel the breath. Breathing in, hold for a while, breathing out. Once again, breathing in, hold for a while, breathing out. One more, breathing in, hold for a while, breathing out. Relax your body. Just aware your natural breath. Come inside through your nostril. Hit your throat, above your chest or belly. Again, it comes out as a warm air through your nostril. Just be aware of this process of breathing. You may feel calm, peace, or sometimes agitation, stressful. Just be aware. Whatever you feel while you are breathing, now once again, bring your attention to the sounds around you. The sounds of vehicle, any sounds. And the sound of the bell that I'm ringing now. Now you may open your eyes gently, peacefully, and mindfully with the sound of the gong. Thank you so much. I hope you may have grounded your body and mind to the present moment. Okay, so when you talk about emotions, first would like to ask a question, very simple question. What's the purpose of your life? Why are you living for? Or what's the meaning of your life in a very simple way? Atulsi, Kushal, Sila, or any of you? Avante. What's the meaning of life? Why do you living for?
To realize the truth.
To realize the good. That's a very light answer. Anybody else?
See how things are.
See how things are. Very beautiful. Yeah.
To repair the sasana.
Sorry?
To repair the sasana.
Repair the sasana. Oh, yeah, that's really neat to, you know, again reestablish recare. Yeah, very good. Yeah. So it's in a very lay words, normally why do we live is to be happy, right? You know, everyone's want to be happy from morning to night, you know, from birth to up to now. We are doing everything. We go to school, we play, we go, you know, we get married, we get a job, get married, you know, we travel many destinations, and sometimes you come to, you know, seldom you come to the place like this, you know, spiritual place like this, church, temple, in order to be happy. That's the very meaning of life. Everyone want to be happy, one way or another. But what happened when we search for happiness is uh, we search happiness in a wrong place and in a wrong way. So that's why we often feel unhappy, mysterious, instead of, you know, being happy. So nowadays, you know, we have a lot of technology, right? The technology is so developed, you know. Early time, we thought that information is so useful. So that's why whoever have good information, you know, they can get good job. Nowadays, and we are living in a chat GPT AI, right? Artificial intelligence. Everything is free now in internet. So you have tons of trillions of millions of information in the internet. And but what happened is we are developing only the head, developing only the informations, but we are lacking something. What is that? That is our emotional health, emotional well-being. Yes, we need a IQ, obviously, to, you know, to get a better job, better position. Now we have the best health, you know, best education in the world. Especially the Boston is very, you know, popular for education and health, right? But when it's come to the emotion, our emotional health is really decreasing. Not only just the pandemic or the war, what's going on right now. You know, we're not aware that we are also emotional being. We have healthy emotion and negative emotion. So whatever we put inside, there is saying also, right? What you eat, you become, right? And also what you think, you become. What you put inside your head, you become. Just imagine that, you know, sometimes you try to recall some memories, it doesn't come out, right? Because you didn't save in a proper way, you know, like in a computer. But after a while, few times, few days, or sometimes few weeks or few months, it's just pop up, right? So what I'm trying to say is our mind is like a computer, you know. If you save your information properly, it will, you know, you can easily reach to those information. But, you know, whenever you input information, we're feeding, you know, through our this, now we have this mobile gadget and internet, we are feeding a lot of information. Whatever you feed your brain, it works day and night. So we have to be aware what we are feeding through this new information. And nowadays, mindfulness really help, right? So it's a multi-billion-dollar industry, right? Especially in US and other part of the world. So it's sometimes like a mindful mania, right? It's everyone mindful, even in military. It's good. They are very stressful in the military. But this mindfulness is not enough. It's very helpful. It's help you to reduce your anxiety, stress, or sometimes depression. There are a lot of therapies, you know, mindful work for them. But just mindfulness is not enough. You should add something else. That is kindfulness. No, the metta, the loving kindness should be added into your mindfulness meditation. Then only, you know, you can find the paths to emotional well-being. So when you look at our human evolution, so we have been here on the planet Earth nearly 300,000 years to 200,000 years in this planet Earth, right? According to science, we don't know, even beyond that. So we all were living in a gathered, you know, since our hunter-gathering time, we were living in a collective way, but for millions and million years. But in the last few centuries, few decades, because of industrializations and also digitalization, we start to live very individualistically, and we start to feel very alone. Recently, I heard Vivek Murthy, I think Sergeant General of White House, the health minister, I think, was saying that America is going through a huge epidemic of loneliness. Every two out of five is feeling depressed or clinically depressed, and they need medication to feel their loneliness, to recover their depression. So in such situation, I think we all are going through, we all have some effect of this alienation. So how to reduce this alienation, this loneliness, this sense of lack of sense of belongingness, is the practicing loving kindness, metta. So whenever we say metta, loving kindness, what's the opposite of metta? Hate, anger. We're often boiled, right? Whenever we watch TV nowadays, TV is full of negative stuff, right? They always show war, what's going on in Gaza, or what's going in Ukraine. So whenever you feed your hate with those news, what happens? You get more and more agitation, more and more anger, right? But there are a lot of beautiful things in Ukraine, and there are beautiful things in even Gaza. A lot of things, there can be a lot of beautiful things, but what and naturally, the default of a brain default setting is to see more negative things. That's why they are selling negative news to us. So we can retrain. So there's one famous saying of William James. Maybe you have heard, right? One of the founder, I think, second founding father of Western psychology. He says that whenever two people get together, there are probably be 6 people. So can you solve this equation or this question? Whenever 2 people get together, they become 6 people. Can you solve this kyon? It's like a Gen kyon. Whenever people get together, there is a probability to be 6 people.
Are they adding their eyes and then
It's a perceptual, 3 out of 3 into 3, 6. So how it is. So whenever we meet, we are collective beings, we are social beings, we cannot live alone. So whenever people come to our life to get into a relationship, we have a lot of expectations. We always give conditions. You should behave like this, then only I love you, then only I care you. So we make a beautiful framework, keep inside the frame. That's what normally happens when you're not mindful. You give a lot of expectation on them. You should be like this, then only I love you. So we love people, we care people with conditions, with a lot of sometimes unrealistic expectation. And also, we expect a lot from us, right? From since birth to now, we dream a lot, right? We had a lot of dreams. Does all dreams come true? Our dreams, our expectation? How many percentage if you count? 60, 50? How many expectation your dreams had came true?
2?
2? Wow, very realistic. Thank you, Basanti, for being such a genuine answer. Yeah, very, very less. I would like to know from our cyber audience too, how many percentage of dreams comes true? Very, very less, right?
Yeah.
So even we cannot fulfill our own dreams, our expectation. How do you expect others to, behave according to your will and wishes, agenda? No, right? And then what happened? Agitation start. You feel agitation with your relationship with your friends in front of you. And also you feel agitation with your own self. You're not comfortable with your own self. Then what happened? Really you and really me. So there are 3, right? What I expect from you is 1. What I expect from myself is 2. And what I'm really me and really you is 3rd, right? So 3 into 3, 6. So what happened is we all get wounded. So we all are like a wounded birds, one way or another. We have, so in psychology, they're saying there is an inner child. Every, the inside of every one of us has an inner child. So this inner child is wounded because we have, we put a lot of pressure on it. And nowadays we are living in a very meritocratic world, right? Everything is judged by merits, meritocracy. Only first, second, third is counted. What happened to the other 97%? Omitted, forgotten in the system, right? Nobody count, nobody care what happened to the fourth or beyond fourth. I forgot in the surface. So everyone to try to become first, second, and third, but in the reality cannot. So what had happened to rest of 97% average? They become wound dry. So we all have these scars. If you ask yourself, is there those wounded? Yes, there are. Although sometimes known, sometimes unknown, there are a lot of wounds inside us. So in order to heal those wounds, we need to have this loving kindness. Loving kindness is the way to heal these wounds. Just like, looking at the rose flowers. So we all love rose flower, right? But rose flowers has two sides, right? Beautiful rose flowers and thorns. But when you deal with rose flower, do you forget? You often forget the thorns, right? You only pluck the flowers and give it to your loved ones in February 14th or in other days too, right? Even we offer it the Buddha, right?
Mm.
We totally forget there is thorns. We only smell, we only offer the flowers. So in our day-to-day life too, we can deal with people like that. Once the Buddha says, imagine that you are, traveling in the desert, like Sahara Desert. Imagine that you are ran out of water and food. And you are searching for water to survive. So you are walking in the desert for a few days to search the water. At the end of your search, you found a pond full of water. What do? You immediately go and drink, right? But there is an issue. This pond is full of algae, leaves, mud. Then what do? You purify it, right? And somehow you drink. So in us to, in relationship with oneself and relationship with others, there are a lot of weak points, sometimes a lot of wounds, a lot of negative habits, but still we can see their good qualities. So whenever you become angry, just remind yourself that you are kissing the thorns, not the flowers. But it's really hard to see whenever you are angry, you cannot see the thorns. You cannot see the flowers, only the thorns. But whenever you calm down for a while, take 3 deep breaths, you cannot, you express metta at the very time, but you can, dive it for a while and try to think, oh, what are the good qualities in that person or inside me? And then you can feel the sense of gratitude. Wow, this person is wonderful. He has a very beautiful qualities in him or her. So that's the one way to, to heal your wounds, to heal those relationships, the loving kindness. Accept them, care them, love them without any conditions. Just like only the mother loves their only kid without any condition. So that's the method, the loving kindness. And there is an advantage of loving kindness. It doesn't come alone. It comes with a package, it's a whole package. There are 3 other qualities comes with loving kindness. So what are those 3? Compassion. So when you say compassion, what's come in your mind? What's come in mind when you say compassion? What kind of figures come to your mind?
Kindness and
Kindness, and who is ready to help you in any condition, right?
yeah.
No matter who you are, they are ready to help you, rescue you. Normally, we get the image of our mom, father, or sometimes teacher, or even God or Buddha. You know, the God, the good Buddha, the Brahmins, they have the full of this compassion. They are always ready to rescue you. But now we are living in a very individualistic society. No one has time to listen to each other, right? Everyone is so super busy. Now we have a place like counseling centers, you know, they're also super busy. It's really hard to get counseling session, right? You have to wait for a week, months to just have a 1 hour talk to a counselor. So there's you know, the altruistic, the passion to help others. It's really helped to heal your wounds and heal others. I think you may have heard that Harvard is having one of the longest research going on in the human history. It started in 1938. So the research, the theme of the research is what makes human being most happy. So we may think that what makes you most happy, the fancy car or the latest iPhone or the recently they launched a Vision Pro, right? So you may think, yes, obviously those things brings me happy for a while. That's why we are searching for, right? We are running for that. But according to the research which is going on, it's at around 85 years. Still they are running, more than 3,000 people. So every year they get the same result. The result is not this fancy car or your fancy mobile, but the healthy qualitative relationship make you most happy. Not only just emotionally, even the physical health is very dependent on the connection, the healthy qualitative, not the followers. Nowadays we have social media, right? We're all addicted. Even the elders are addicted to these beautiful apps. They're made like that, you know, to attract your attention to sell their product in this attention-oriented industry. So what we can do in this toxic environment is, you know, we have to develop a very healthy quality relationship with each other, especially with your own self first. Try to accept yourself no matter who you are. Forgive and try to maintain your healthy quality to relationship. But there are a lot of barriers. So let's talk about barriers. Most of the time, the barrier is, as I said, hatred, the anger, and also the jealousy, the envy. Do you feel jealous? Of course, right? We are human beings. Especially this mobile gadget make us jealous each and every moment. Once you scroll up and down, what do you do generally? Consciously or unconsciously, you are comparing to each other, right? In the earlier time, in time of hunter-gathering and agriculture era, we used to compare only with the people around us, around 100 or 200 people in the village, right? But now we are in the digital era. We compare with the 7-8 billion people in the, you know, in those apps, right? You may never know who they are, but we do compare, right? So what happened when you compare with somebody else? What happened? You get three kind of probabilities. Either you become superior or equal or inferior, right? Imagine that you have $100 or $1,000, and when you see someone in the street who has even no any penny, you feel, oh, I'm superior. I am richer than them. But you cannot be always, you know, rich person, like, you know, then you get the same level of people, then you feel equal. So you ignore them, those people. Oh, I also have $1,000. He also has $1,000. I have the same car. He also has the same car. But still, you cannot, you know, stay in the same way. What happened next? You feel inferior whenever you see someone better than you. You feel envy, jealous. So again, you go down. You feel inferior, and so that's when you feel jealousy. And in the jealousy, it adds the competency, right? Nowadays, we have a lot of user competence. You know, whenever we feel envy, we want to compete with others. And then what happened? It mixes with your desire. And you get confused with, you know, what is a need and what is a desire. So Buddha often says that we always need to have, a very mindful mind to know what is your need and what is your necessities. It's very tricky word, need and necessities. Necessities and desire. So imagine if you're hungry, what do? You need to eat, right? You need a certain calorie to survive. But if you say that I only want to eat the exact food I saw in the app or in the TV, but from the exact 5-star hotel, what's that? Is your desire, not the need. We need a house, right, to survive. That's a need. But you say, I need the exact mansions like that multi-billionaire have. That's your desire. But the world, today's world is very making us very confusing, what is need and what is desire. So we run just like there's a story. Once upon a time, there was a very lazy horse. Do you like lazy horse? Lazy? A horse is supposed to run, right? What happened when the horse is lazy? People need to rid away those horses, right? So the owner of the horse also thought, oh, this horse is so useless. He doesn't run away, run fast. So he got an idea. I should make this horse to make him run fast. So what he did is, he hung a carrot in front of the cart, of his cart. So this horse thought that, oh, if I run fast, I can eat this carrot. So this poor horse was running behind this carrot, want to eat the carrot. He has a natural instinct to eat the carrot, but he couldn't. He ran for his whole life, but he couldn't eat the carrot. So we are just also like this poor horse. We are just running, dream after dream, we think that, oh, my happiness is in that certain person or on the certain item, certain place, certain world, certain degrees. We run after run, but we never reach that point. So that's how our mind is so tricky. So even our mind has a very hole, so like a black hole nowadays. I think our Lee, he's a astronomist, so he knows about this universe, right? What the black hole means. So which suck even the light. Even light cannot pass through this black hole. So even our mind has this kind of black hole. No matter what kind of physical stuff you feed your mind, it never say, I'm enough. They're always asking for more and more and more and more. That's why the Buddha says, no, you have to understand there is this kind of vacuum inside you. We cannot feel with this physical stuff. Only you can, understand, realize there is this kind of hole inside you, vacuum inside you, and then you can invest your time to fulfill your need, not the desire. Desire will make you more and more miserable all the time. So we have to be very, very careful. What are your needs and what are your desire? Otherwise, whole life we are, wasting, but just to fulfill this very 5 senses. And another thing we need to develop is another emotion is equanimity, upeksha. So whenever I say equanimity, what's come into your mind? Equanimity, grounded, unshaken. Well, let me share a story. Once upon a time, there was a mayor in a city, a kind of village, a suburb city. So this mayor has a bunch of horses. At the time, the horses are the only way of transportation. So this mayor has a bunch of horses. One day, these horses disappeared to nowhere. Maybe they have gone to jungle. So the villagers gathered, the people of the city gathered and came to the mayor and said, "Oh, so sad, so unlucky event. You lost this bunch of horse. It's such an unlucky day for you. We are so sorry for you." Then the mayor says, "Really? Okay, it's okay." Then after a few days, what happened is so he has only bunch of horses. After a few days, this horse came back with other many bunches of horses, wild horses. So he has double, triple numbers of horses. So what happened? What happened if it happened to you? What do you feel? You feel happy? Obviously, right? You got free horses. It's very inexpensive to have own a horses. So the people of the city again gathered at the mayor's place and said, "Wow, mayor, you're so lucky. Instead of losing few horses, you got many bunch of horses. So lucky for you. Such a lucky day for you. We should rejoice. We should celebrate this day." This really okay. So this mayor has a young son, and son got so excited. Wow, many new horses, but all they are wild. So this boy start to ride these wild horses. What happen if you ride untamed wild horses? What happened? You will fall down, right? Because they're not well trained. So for this young boy also same thing happened. He fell down from these wild horses and one of the leg is broken. It's broken. And again, the people of this village gathered at the same place and say, "Oh, such an unlucky day. We are so sorry you lost your son leg got broken. So unfortunate for you, so miserable for you. We are so sad for you." Then the mayor said, "Really? It's okay." Then again, after a few time, just like what's happening in the Ukraine or in Gaza, the war broke out. And the king, made an announcement that every healthy boy should join the military to serve the nation. And so what the king did is, he took away all the healthy boys from the village, except one boy, who is the mayor's son, right? His leg is broken. So every sons were taken except the mayor's son. So again, the villagers came to the mayor and said, "Wow, you're so lucky. Our all sons were taken to the army except your son because your son was in accident." Really? Okay. So the story ends. So what do you get from this story? It's full of turbulence, right? Many things happen to this mayor. How the mayor act is very grounded, right? He has a full of equanimity. He didn't sink with these events. So even our life is also full of events, ups and downs, ups and downs. It's full of anicca, full of impermanence. So can we behave just like this mayor? Can you? It's really hard, right? Because it's depends how serene we have, how peace we have, how we treat the event. So we all have these tragedies, traumas. So, what we have to do is, we have to understand what the equanimity is, upekkha means. So upekkha, this term, is made out of two words, upa and akshi. Upa means near, akshi means look. You look at the event, any kind of event or tragic event, very closely. If you look any kind of event very closely, you will able to see the reality of that event. Just imagine, I think now I see most of you are middle aged and young. So maybe you had a very good childhood, right? You had a good toys, games in your childhood. How about you, Kelly? Dolls, balls, guns. I remember.
No guns.
No guns. Okay, that's good. It's more peace in the world. How about you, Lee? Did you have any
Yes,
toys?
yeah.
I think he has a lot of pandas. Still, he has pandas. Recently, he offered 2 panda to a monastery. We love toys, right? Yeah, we all love toys. We like toys when we were kids. It's so really real for us, right? That's how the childs are made for. They love toys. So do you remember when you lost your toys in your childhood? An incident happened, sometimes our siblings may hide, or to do bullying. Or sometimes toys can be breakable, hidden. So how do you react in those incidents? What normally kids do when their toys are broken?
They cry.
They cry and cry and cry, right? I also remember, I had a toy, a gun, pistol. So at the time, small, there are no toy shop in in our village. So only if there is a carnival festival in the village, this toy seller come to the village and sell the toys. So I also cried for my toys, my gun, and my sibling broke it down. So I cried. I said, I need exactly that toy. And my dad said, why you are crying for just a toy? It's just a toy. If you need more, I will buy 2, better than your last one. So just for wait, the next village is going to have a carnival after a few weeks. So I will buy the better toy than this one. But I was crying. I didn't eat for a few, I skipped few meals because I need that exact toy and was super angry with my sibling. But I don't cry right now in the same way. Why? Do you cry in the same way? Sometimes we feel sad, right? When you lost your favorite toy or favorite gift is someone gave to you on your birthdays. You feel sad, right? Little bit sad, not super sad. Why? Why did you cry to the same toy like just before in your childhood? Any answer, Atulji?
You've grown up now.
Yeah, you've grown up now. Yes, obviously. We have big bodies. Because, yes,
You realize it.
yeah, now you have a good understanding of the breaking the toys, right? You have a multiple angle to look at the same event in a multiple angle. If the event is same, breaking the toy, but you have a multiple angle, like a 360 angle looking at the same event. But when we were kids, we say, the toy is mine, it should be mine, it should be, happen to according to my only agenda. So we act like a capital G-O-D God. The world should be according to my agenda, according to my wish, just like we're acting like a Brahma or the capital G-O-D God. That's why we get angry, we get agitated, we get frustration. But still you cry, right? Not for the small toys, small tea toys. Now we have a big tea toys. I won't explain what are those big tea toys. I think you may know better, right? In your mind, you have a lot of big toys. Still you cry for those toys because still we don't have a good understanding, the close, near understanding of these big toys. That's why we still cry. Now, just imagine that. Okay, so I'd like to give you a demo. So this is a thermos. So this is made of metal. Imagine that if I have a glass water, made of glass. So how do I? So you have that glass one, right? Yeah, you have a very beautiful glass thermos. So it depends, when you hold the 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 water bottle made out of glass and the water bottle made out of plastic or metal, you hold it in a 2 different way, right? When you hold the glass,
More careful.
more careful. That's right. Thank you, Vasanti. You hold in a very more careful way. But when you hold the plastic bottle, you don't care, right? Even if it fell down, you don't care. Why? You know that it won't break easily. So you know how to behave with the certain elements, right? Glass and the plastic bottle or metal. But we often forget when deal with our life and relationship. every relationship are fragile. Even though this water bottle is not broken, the glass bottle, it has a nature of fragility. It has a nature of, it can be breakable at any given situation. That's why we have to hold it very precisely. Our body is full of fragility. You know, how many system do we have? I think you are a medical person, you know better than me. How many system we need to operate this body?
From head to toe.
Yeah, head to toe. A simple answer. Thank you. A lot of system, right? We learn in the health science, right?
Yeah.
Digestion system, brain, heart. There are all these particles of the body should work in a same speed, in the same way. Then only we are alive here, right? But we take it so granted. Even our own body and our own life, and also our relationship. We often cross our boundaries. Whenever I say boundaries, what's coming to mind? What the boundaries are made for? Nowadays, we have issue in the boundaries, right? I mean, somewhere in Mexico, boundaries, right? People are crossing the boundaries, and people are, so angry. Why the border is not secure? Right? In the same way, even relationship also have boundaries. We often forget what are those boundaries, their limitations. Every relationship, there are boundaries, their limitation. But we often cross the boundaries and we mess up with our beautiful relationship. So we have to be aware of those boundaries, limitation. What can I expect from my friend, and what I can expect from myself? Realistic boundaries. It will help us to, maintain those boundaries and make us more healthy and go through, the deal with traumas. We all are going through traumas, although you may have not, aware. We all have those in our mind. We can see a lot of gun violence, especially in America, right? If you turn on the news, every day you will hear somewhere the gun violence, right? Every once a week, there's a mass gun shooting in America. Now it's become very normal. And if you look their biography of those people who commit this kind of crime, most of them, they didn't have good relationship. Caretakers, maybe most of the time they have been abused by their caretakers or parents. Unfortunate events happens. So they don't know how to, deal with their emotions, and they give their hard time to others. So they are the people who need most of love, of compassion. So we also need to be aware that we have this kind of wound inside us, and we have to heal it as soon as possible without transferring others. So in every societies, we are transmitting this trauma to our next generation. We don't know. So we have to avoid, as elders, as a responsible citizen, we have to avoid to, not to transmit the trauma to the next generation. Otherwise, every war has a generational effect for many, many generations. So in this very moment, I would like to guide you to practice this 4 emotional well-being practice of metta, karuna, mudita, upeksha. So I'm going to give you a task. You need to find a partner for that, okay? So there are 4 elements for a practice: loving kindness, compassion, appreciative joy, and equanimity. So we have to switch one person for each qualities. Are you ready? So can you find a partner? So even in the people in the cyber world, they can imagine, or they can think about the person they want to be in front. Yeah. Yeah. Can you be face to face? Yeah, if you're comfortable. If you're not, it's okay. You can imagine any imaginary person that you want to share the loving kindness. Yes. Yes. You may sit comfortably. Relax your body and mind for a while. Feel yourself as your chest area, where you can feel yourself. Sometimes there are a lot of heartbreaks, a lot of wounds inside you because of unrealistic expectations. You can embrace yourself just like you're hugging yourself. Imagine that you are hugging yourself with full of love, compassion. You can forgive yourself. I forgive you, my inner child. Yes, I know that you are wounded. No matter what you have done, I forgive you. You are really worthy of love, compassion. And please forgive me for all the burdens I gave you in order to get the best, to become perfect. Please forgive me. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be free from all kind of suffering. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be free from all kind of suffering. Feel the joy of this love, compassion, ease. You are peace with your body and mind. You are peace within your skin. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of compassion. You are the worthy human being. Now you may open your eyes and look at your partner, in front of your partner. Take in each person present as fully as you can. If you feel comfortable, you may see his or her eyes, face. Imagine that you may never see this person again. This is the last moment, the only moment that you are going to see. This is a great opportunity you're having right now to see this wonderful person. As you behold this person, think of the power that they are. He's holding an enormous amount of gift, strength, a lot of intelligence, creativity, wisdom inside this person. Feel this positive vibration within this person. This is a wonderful moment to see the beauty of this person. But still, Your partner has a lot of sorrow, suffering, pain inside him or her. Embrace, accept him or her with loving kindness. It's a medicine for the world to cure their pain. See the beauty, the rose flower of this person. Now you may bow to this person and take your leave in a way that feels right and find another partner. Or you can imagine another partner. Stop now in front of another partner or imagine another partner. Imagine that you may never see this person again. The opportunity to behold the uniqueness of this particular being is given to you now. Again, open your awareness to the gift and strength and potentialities in this being. Now, let yourself open to the pain that is person's life. As in all human life, there is suffering in them. Though you can only guess at their form, there are disappointments, failures, losses, loneliness, abuse. They are hurt that this person may never have told to any other human being. It's even really hard to bear those pain. Sometimes you may feel helpless, but you are witnessing their pain right now. You are being with their pain right now, feeling their pain right now. You are not alone in the boat of the suffering. We all are in the same boat of suffering. Suffering of physical health, mental health, economical issues, political issues. We all are going through the same pain. Feel the pain of your person in front of you. Now you're experiencing the great compassion, the karuna. This is very needed to heal the world. Again, now you may bow to the person in front of you and thankful to the person for being with you. Now you may move to another person, or you can imagine another person in front of you. Now get ready to go on a journey, the journey of seeking happiness. This is the last moment, given opportunity to meet this person. You may never see this person again. Imagine this is the only moment, opportunity given to you to see this person, wonderful person. Now you are in a journey to seeking happiness, seeking wonders in the world. A lot of joys, a lot of material gains that you're getting with this partner in the path of success. But sometimes you may feel envy, jealous when a partner becomes more developed, more success than you. It's okay. This is a feeling of envy, jealous. But you can be happy with his or her success. This is a moment to celebrate their success, their happiness. This is a wonderful moment to celebrate your success. You are in the same journey of success. The experience that you are experiencing right now is mudita, the appreciative joy. Feel this emotion of mudita, appreciative joy. Now you may bow again to your partner and be thankful for being in your journey of success. And once again, you may find another partner or imagine another partner. Stop now in front of your partner and be present fully as you can. You may never see this person again. This is the only last opportunity given to you to see this person. Lastly, open your awareness to the gift and strength and potentialities in this being. Let your awareness drop deep within you like a stone, sinking below the level of what word can express. In the relationship with this person, there can be a lot of gain, profit, sometimes a lot of loss, and I'm full of praise, appreciation, sometimes blame, curse, sometimes full of joy, happiness, sometimes turbulence of pain. That's the very nature of life. But still, you are like a Mount Everest or Mount Kailash, Mahameru, which cannot be shaken easily. You are a huge mountain, unshakable. No matter what things come to you, you are fully grounded. You are fully unshaken. Feel this experience of equanimity. You know, everything is fragile, include a relationship with a partner. Everything is supposed to be changed. Feel this equanimity. This is a great opportunity given to you. Feel this equanimity. Now you may bow to your partner for being a partner in this journey of your life. Thank you so much for practicing these 4 wonderful emotions.
Yeah, time for questions.
Yes.
Any questions from the meditation or from the talk? It's 3 minutes past our own time, but
Still, yeah.
we all love the talk and the practice to the end. So
Any comments and suggestions? Atuchi, Shalsil. Or any suggestions?
When you were talking about envy, I was thinking that when we see something we want in others, people, we're not seeing the whole picture.
Yes.
We're only seeing what they're presenting
Result.
or part of them. We're not seeing their pain,
Yeah,
not
struggle.
seeing their struggles. So comparisons really are not helpful.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
true. Yeah, thank you so much, Kelly. It's very useful. There's a saying in Sanskrit, don't envy, don't feel jealous with the result, feel jealous with the action, with the karma. We often forget that how much struggle they went through to get the result.
Mhm.
We only feel jealous with the result, the beautiful result, outcome, fruits. To get the certain, the success, they have gone through a lot of pain, a lot of disaster, a lot of, stress, anxiety, depression. Yeah. And also nowadays, we all are going through this filter, right? Snapchat or your favorable, Insta. They all are filters, They only post the only beautiful things.
And we present what we want others to see.
Exactly. All they're telling a story. We only share what we want. Yeah.
What makes you look good.
Yeah, it's good. And we compare all the time. We don't know. Yeah, thank you so much for your sharing.
any questions from the virtual?
Yes, and our cyber world.
There's raise hand option, but you don't have to. You just can
Yes, just unmute
and
yourself.
speak if you have questions, things to say.
And a question regarding the practice of these four qualities.
That's a pretty unique one. I never done that before. Yeah.
So,
So,
okay, the practice of
Yeah.
four viharas.
Mm.
Right, thank you so much.
Really like doing it with partner. It was
Sorry.
the partnered thing
Mhm.
was very nice.
yeah.
Yeah, you know, you can feel those, in the difference between the Asian culture, the collective culture and industrial culture. You just sit in the cushion, especially here, you do in the very small chamber in isolated kutis. That's why the mindfulness is very popular in America. We think that meditation is just about sitting in the cushion, in the kuti, in isolated place. But if you go to the Asia, it's all about collective thing. People cook for each other, clean for each other. Yeah. So even this practice of these qualities, we need a people. We are collective beings. We need a sangha. That's the more beautiful thing of, to have a healthy life.
When you said to pretend like someone, you're practicing to pretend like someone, like, not the partner right there. I mean, I did pretend like someone in front of me.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. So who came in your mind?
John came to my mind.
Oh wow, your friend, yeah, he's a very kind person.
He's
He's a
helped me out
911.
all the time, take my garbage out.
Yeah, we all need a safe need, 911,
Yeah.
instead of real 911. So yeah.
So really, it was, all those good
Mm.
things came to him.
Yes. See how, but people nowadays so super isolated. They don't know the neighbors. No, you don't have a safe net when they fall down. There's nobody even. So
But it's great to have a great
Yeah.
friend.
So I think we have to understand who we are. We even talked yesterday that we are not made for this kind of society, this isolated individual society. For millions and millions, we evolve like collective beings, but within this 1 or 2 centuries, we are living a very artificial world. Now this AI is making us more and more isolated than connected.
Also, when as early humans, the negative things helped us to survive.
Yes.
Being aware of
those
dangers and negative things helped us to survive, but it's not so useful anymore.
Yeah, still we are running the same OS operating system. Those memories good, if you are bitten by a snake, that memory is so good. You're not going to play with the snake again and again. But what happened in today is we try to store more negative stuff in our head. That's how our brain is default mode. That's why these news agencies, they sell only the bad news, negative news.
Oh, by the way, I learned from a Taoist scripture.
Yes.
In East Asian culture, snake and turtle are two spiritual animals.
Really?
So try to not harm them, but respect.
Oh.
Snake and turtle.
Yeah, the Sudunaya, is that what it's called, the white one he's talking about? The snake, the
What's
cobra,
Cobra.
right? You're talking about the
They
cobra?
have very strong spiritual
Yeah.
power. So don't mess up with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
cobra. hump.
Yeah, white cobra,
Yeah.
yeah. They consider as a naga god.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
I thought I've read a lot about our formation as being humans and everything.
Uh-huh.
And it really resonated with me, your talk and everything. And so, historically, it's not even an accurate word, but a million years ago, okay, when proto-humans were still in the trees, we're still eating a lot of raw food,
Mm-hmm.
okay, proto-human, till 200 years ago, pre-industrial, okay, or even pre-agricultural, like 5,000 years and before. Okay, we have the same hardware. We never evolved. We've always lived in groups of 200 people.
Big people.
They know that Paleolithic people, had a much more varied diet. They had really good food security. Okay, really healthy. If they survived childhood, they lived to be 60, really healthy.
Wow.
They enjoyed nature. when we analyze the way they lived, okay, there's like 4 different, hunter-gatherer groups right now in the world.
Mhm.
When cultural anthropologists analyze them, they only work like 35 hours a week. And their work doesn't even look like what you and I would call work. It's not hierarchical, it's intergenerational.
Uh-huh.
It's a bunch of people, women and men, young and old, laughing, okay, gathering mushrooms,
Mm.
and no one's scared about their job security, okay?
And there are no stress anxiety.
No
Even they
stress.
don't have vocabulary too.
And they slept a little, they analyze also their sleeping patterns, and it looks like they slept a little bit less than us, but the quality of sleep that they had was better,
Wow.
okay?
Mm.
They walked more. So where I'm getting at is, this life is very artificial, okay? I just came back from India. I was there with my girlfriend for 2 weeks, and I noticed, like, I felt like a human, okay? Like, all the green space that I saw, there's, beautiful plant life everywhere. You're walking, you're sort of a little bit more amongst nature, okay?
Mm-mm.
And we were in an intergenerational community with my extended family. That's the way humans were designed to live.
Yes.
And now I live in the Cambridge Zen Center. That's a pretty good replication of what we were used to. Yeah. So just think about we're not able to articulate that. Your average person,
Mm.
so they go through.
We're not meant to live alone.
We're not, and then, what they make up for that, human shaped void in their heart by buying things on bananarepublic.com or drinking things, okay, or, overeating or whatever,
We often forget what we forgot.
we don't know what we are missing.
Yes, very true. Thank you so much for sharing. It's a great wisdom.
Mm.
Yeah, anything from our cyber world? Cora?
I just want to say thank you for the
Thank you
for
so
the
much.
beautiful Dhamma talk and the practice. Yeah.
Okay, maybe we can
Yeah.
wrap up here because it's only 13 minutes past 7. Um, thank you all for coming. Thank you for this wonderful talk, like Cora said.
Thank you.
May good things happen to all of you. May heavenly beings rejoice in our good karma. May our ancestors also rejoice in our good karma. Have a peaceful rest of the day. Good night.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you very much, Hamudran.